Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Chat Show Podcast. I'm your host, Justin Everett, Tyler Hill. I want to thank you so much for joining me and being my co-host today. I want to thank all you fine folks out there for coming my way and listening to my podcast. Before I get started with the program today, I want to read a little word here from the fine folks at Freddy's Hamburgers and Frozen Custard. Are you in the mood for a good hamburger and some frozen custard? Head on over to Freddy's. Don't know where it is? Google it. Thank God for Google. What would we do without it? We'd probably all be dead. Anyway, you want a really good handmade, homemade, grilled, juicy hamburger? Head on over to the fine folks at Freddy's Frozen Custard and Hamburgers. They will hook you up. Just Google it. If you don't know where it is, head on out there because you're missing out. Let me tell you something, folks. Freddy's is delicious. Man, they got burgers. Once you eat them, they'll make you be hooping and hollering all over the restaurant. You'll be running around. You'll probably get kicked out, but it'll be worth it because you had a good hamburger. They got soda pops that'll make you pop, shakes that'll make you quake. So head on over to Freddy's Hamburgers and Frozen Custard. Give them a try. You won't regret it. They are a proud sponsor here on the Chat Show Podcast. All right, without further ado, let's get started. Today I have a very, once again, funny story, also unbelievable and shocking, but still very funny. That's the basis of it. It's once again about my old pal Brandon, aka Scoop, and his grandmother Tyler. I'm going to tell it to you and all the fine folks right now. Alright, let me calm down here just a little bit and get myself situated and make sure I got the story in order. I don't want to leave anything out because it's really funny. Alright, let me just calm down for a minute. Alright, calm. Here we go. Yeah, so anyway, one time when I was over at his house, I was talking to him sitting in the living room, and I said, "Hey, Scoop, maybe this Sunday morning you could come to church with me." And then I just hear from down the hall, his grandma just starts laughing. I just say, "Maybe you could come to church with me." Then I hear... I'm like, she comes out, and then she comes out from her room into the living room where we were, and then I just see her. I'm like, what is so funny, Miss Connie? It was his grandma, Miss Connie, laughing at me. And I'm thinking, what is so funny? All I did was ask him if he wants to come to church with me this Sunday morning. I'm like, what is so funny? She said, "Scoop, church, Sunday morning. It's all hilarious." I'm like, "Are you okay?" She said, "Baby, that's hilarious because I've been trying to get him to go to church with me for 10 years. She said, "What's even funnier is you said Sunday morning. Baby, he sleep all day Sunday." And then she starts cracking up again. Church, Scoop, Sunday morning. This is how she's laughing. She's cracking up. So then I'm like, God, it is not that funny. And then I said, "Well, anyway, Scoop, if you change your mind..." Change his mind. She said, "Justin, you hilarious." Anyway, I'll be by at 10 a.m. and I need you to be up. I'm like, is she gonna be okay? She's like on the floor dying. He says, "Yeah, she's fine." She said, "Justin, stop. I can't breathe. You killing me. Stop, Justin, stop." I said, "Anyway, if you change your..." I tried to say it really fast so she wouldn't laugh. "If you change your mind and decide you want to come, I'll be here at 10 a.m. But," I said, "I'm going to need you ready actually a little bit before 10 a.m. Not right on time at 10 a.m. I'm going to need you ready like at 9:45. And then you just hear her. and she starts losing breath.
God.
She's laughing so hard, she's losing breath, you know. And then she grabs her
I'd be
inhaler.
like, breathe.
That's what we're telling her. Then she grabs her inhaler, squirts it in her mouth, and Justin, you gotta stop. You gotta stop. I'm an old woman. I got asthma. You gonna make me have a heart attack. Stop making me laugh. I said, it ain't nothing funny. You're the one over here laughing like a mental patient. She said, everything you said is funny. Scoop, church, Sunday morning, ready on time. Ready on time? He take an hour in the bathroom just to get ready. Ready on time? He ain't never ready on time. Baby, he is slower than a tortoise and a snail making a baby when it comes to getting ready. Ah, she said, oh, Justin, you gonna kill me. Quit making me laugh. I can't breathe. I said, but it ain't nothing funny. Gosh. I said,
Oh
anyway.
my God.
I said, I'm going to leave now. So, Scoop, if you want to come with me, it's Sunday morning, 10 a.m. I need you, though, to be ready on time. Not on time, but a little before.
Oh my good lord. I'd be like, is she okay?
That inhaler. Justin, leave. You gonna kill me. Leave. She was turning purple. So anyway,
Oh my
apparently,
God.
this is a guy, Scoop was a guy who was never ready on time and who slept all day on Sunday mornings, didn't go to church, and was never ready and up and ready in the morning. So apparently she had endured this long enough to find out there's no hope with him. There's no hope in trying to get him up in the morning on a Sunday. No hope in trying to get him to come to church with you. Like she said, I've been trying to get him to come to church with me for 10 years. So I guess the fact that I brought it up as if it's going to be just a normal everyday process, getting him to come to church in the morning on a Sunday, is what made it funny for her. I'm guessing. But
Yeah.
it wasn't that funny to where you'd lose breath.
Good lord, for real.
It's kind of like me, you know, going up to your brother Ryan, going up to Ryan and like asking him, "Hey, can I smash your Xbox without you beating me up afterwards?" You'd probably laugh if I told you I was going to go do that, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
But you wouldn't crack up.
No.
Like if I said, "Tyler, what? I'm going to go over to your brother Ryan's and smash his Xbox, and he's not going to do a thing to me. He's just going to let me off scot-free." You'd probably chuckle.
Yeah.
But you
Much.
wouldn't crack up and lose breath.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. But I always had fun going over there. And like I said, it was just always something funny. Because, like I said, here's the thing about, I told you this. I'll tell everybody listening. Here's the thing about black people. Black people are naturally funny. That's one of the many reasons I love them. And have one of the many reasons I've had so many black friends. They are naturally funny. Even when they're not trying to be funny, they're funny. Us white folk, in order for us to be funny, we got to go sit down, write a whole thing, and prepare something. We can't be naturally funny. Black people are naturally funny, even when they're not trying to be funny. I mean, they say something, and it's funny, but if a white person says it, it ain't going to be funny. Kind of like when Brandon's grandma was talking to me about how, like, she was talking to him about how she was making love and stuff one time, and then he said, "Mama, don't nobody want to hear that." And she said, "That's how you got here. You got caught up in the slime." And I just started cracking up. But if a white person said that, "That's how you got here. You got caught up in the slime." See, it ain't funny. That black people are naturally funny, even when they're not trying to be funny. Like I said, you're ever bored or you just ever want a really good laugh, go get like with a group of black people or sit in a room full of black people. There's not going to be one dull moment. Wait about 5 minutes, you are going to be on the floor not able to breathe, because that's how it was every time I was at his house or around any black person. You want to laugh, like a good laugh, get in a room full of black people. you're gonna be like on the floor cracking up. And yeah, it's just amazing. It amazes me just how they're able to be funny when they're not even trying to. That's one of the many things I love about black people. They're just naturally
Yeah.
funny. They can make like just some ordinary mundane phrase or word hilarious, or just something, argument, a topic, a conversation, something you do that's just mundane. They can make it hilarious. So yeah. All right. Well, folks, that's about all the time we have here today on the podcast. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you're not too freaked out. If you are, go to rehab or eat a banana or do both. You never know. Weird combinations can cure weird syndromes and weird things. Anyway, I want to thank all you fine folks so much for tuning in and listening. It's been my pleasure. Tyler, thank you so much for co-hosting with me. This is the Chat Show Podcast. I'm your host, Justin Everett. We'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.